Everything £1. Can't believe everything's £1, mate. Oh my god. Everything is £1. Makeup. At this vintage store, and it's in Primark, and it's called Warnwell. And I'll tell you, I looked at some of the stuff and it is Warnwell. Sitting, resting my legs. So Cows is in this Primark behind me, but I had to sit down because I'm feeling shite. I mean, knees hurting. Mona Lisa, that's me. Oh yeah, see, that looked nice on me. No, I'm joking. Oh, it looks like Aurora. Someone's playing the piano. Over there. Disgusting. Woo! That jacket is wicked. Yeah? Oh. Hi, sorry, I'm taking videos. We ain't got stuff like.
If you need anything, I'm just doing the window displays.
Okay, thank you. Oh, they're so nice. How much water can a hose bubble sprinkler use in 1 hour, it says. Escalator with a sink. £2. £2. Let's have a look what's for £2. Oh, I don't know, it looks like a bit like a jumble sale there. Yeah. I heard. Hey, you got to try and do Adele for me. Go on, Charlie. Good. Oh, God, no. Beautiful.
I can't make a good answer in my life.
So true, funny how it seems. This is me bus, it's just turned up for me. Oh, we've got a nice bus driver. Oh.
There's booze.
How much is it to Bristol town centre, please? You've got a queue.
£2.
Ah, that's cheap. There you go. Ching ching.
Thank you.
Okay, can you go then? Start the engine. I'm gonna go and sit in the back. I'm gonna sit in the back. Look, she ain't got very many passengers. Okay, off you go, driver. Driver, I'm not sure about your driving. Can I please have my £2 back?
Oh, of course you can. There's a £2 deposit. Thank you.
Come on. I'm not sure who put this ensemble together. That's the kind of thing I'd do. What is this? What's the shell? Oh, my knees are hurting me a bit now. What the shell? Oh, look, there's a wishing well. Are we ready? Let's go to the... Sorry, I'm walking a bit slow. You have to bear with me. Bear with me. My knee is swollen. Right, here we go. Here we go. What do we do? Right. If I press... Ooh!
Creativity can help us envision a better world. You've got to dream it.
Have you filled your bucket with life-enhancing stuff today?
No, because I haven't found Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy? Tom? Tom? Oh, look at all these little pictures. That's Nicki Minaj perfume, I had that. What in the name is this? Looks like me when I wake up. This is where we draw the line. Now that is one long knitted scarf. Mwah. Beavers and Butthead. The North Face. Please try clothes on, see how you feel. Yeah. God, look at the size of that lid on. It's huge, humongous. Oh, you lot, it's me. Hello, is it me you're looking for? That was Lionel Richie and hello, but it weren't, it was me. It was your girl singing Lionel Richie. Not matching again, but who cares? You know I don't give a flying about my colour coordination with skin and makeup. You know me, I don't care. Just don't, alright? Anyhow, anywho. So, I've come on today. I was going to tell you something about Janet. My diabetic nurse, I think she has dementia or Alzheimer's. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but she has, is what I think. Anyway, I am on here today with a mixed bag. What I mean by that is I've got some stuff from Savers. I've got a couple of bits from good old TK.maxx, and I've got one thing from a charity shop. So, I'm sorry the uploads have been very sparse, but I've not really been out. And that's why this is like a mixed haul, because there's a couple of bits there for me to show you. Plus, your girl's got some stories, alright? Or one particular story. One particular story. Anyway, before I get on with it, there's a couple of things I wanted to say. So, well, not a couple of things. Well, there's a couple of things, but I've started watching this program called Adolescence with Stephen Graham and Ashley Walters. Ashley Walters was in Top Boy. He was Deshane. And Stephen Graham, he's been in loads of things. He's little fella. Is he from Newcastle or Liverpool? No, Liverpool, I think. Anyway, ooh, I'll tell you, the first episode was so good. I was like, ooh. And actually, Julie gave me the recommendations. Not for that one, but she said there's one called Au Pair, so I'm going to be watching that because that looks banging. And I did watch All the Bay. That was really good. So, yeah, I want to say that first. Anyway, so I went to Bristol on Friday. Now, there's, I would just like to say, it's an extended family member is really, really poorly. It's not really for me, I suppose, to say what's wrong with her and the reason we had to go, because, you know, I've not had her permission. Now, you know, I suppose for anyone, you know, if you're going to talk about someone, you want to at least have their permission. And with what she's got going on, I didn't think it was the right thing to do. So, do you mind if I tell her? Because it's not, it's really not good, okay? But anyway, what a day. What a day. So I didn't even walk that much. My knee swelled up for like a few days afterwards with the osteoarthritis. My OCD was through the roof, and the place we went to in Bristol, and I'm so sorry if any of my subscribers live in Bristol. I really am sorry. Because the part we went to was awful. I mean, it was awful. And you know, there were so many shops boarded up and like businesses closed down and stuff like that. Was what I'm presuming. You know, I could, if I'm wrong, please someone correct me on it, because I can only say what I saw. But yeah, it was quite a rundown place actually. And anyway, so I took on me the Pyramide. Oh my god, I took so much of the Pyramide, right? I thought I was just going to look like a capsule, a tablet capsule, right? I took so much. And at one point I did need to go to the toilet. Listen, I'm not even going to go into it because I don't want to have to recreate in my mind. It's been, let's just say, it really disturbed me. I mean, I'm disturbed already. All right, it disturbed me. The toilets were not good. And I felt really sorry for this girl, because there was this girl, I mean, you know, Callie does housekeeping, although because of her OCD, and I'm so proud of my Cal for doing that, because of her OCD, I do think they're very lenient with her, and she doesn't do the toilets and stuff like that, but she's still changing sheets and stuff. But if you look at her hands, poor little thing, they are red raw. It looks like she's wearing red gloves, literally up to here. They're red raw up to here. And they crack, they bleed. I had a few of you, you know, say to try this cream. She's been using this double base, which is okay, but also she's got some different emollients and E45s and that, and barrier creams. But like I say, they don't, when you have severe OCD, and like I say, so when she comes home, I think to myself, bless her, she gets like straight in the shower, but she's scrubbing, and I know how she feels, but it's just not, it's not good to be scrubbing your skin like this, just because you've changed some sheets, but someone else has slept in it and you feel the contamination, and she's scrubbing and she's washing within an inch of her life, her hair, making sure. If you, most of the time, if you ever see Callie come on a video, you'll see her hair's wet, because that's all she does. And it's only a part-time job she does, but you know, only a couple of days a week or whatever. But man, let me tell you, with OCD it really affects you. But this is the sad thing, when you haven't got a lot of qualifications, this is what I'm about to get back to with this lady. When you haven't got a lot of qualifications, they like to give you, I would say, menial jobs, which is disgusting, because it's, what is that, victimisation? But it don't matter. You could say you could shout victimisation from the rooftops. It ain't going to matter. These companies won't employ you. But anyway, this girl, she was a really big girl, yeah? And she was, honestly, the toilets, they was just awful, dreadful. So I went in there, and bless her, she was cleaning them. But I turned around and I said, and I mean this, I don't think anyone, I don't mean it, I don't care what anyone says. I know there's some shit jobs out there, you know, like sewerage and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't think any human being, and you might say, well, someone's got to do it. Well, you've built enough AI in this world, everything we do, you know, your TVs are watching you now. You know, your phones are watching it. I could write, say my mum wants a Simba mattress. Next day, it's all over my Instagram. You know, Elon Musk has got all these 25 or 20,000 pound robots. Get robots to do it. Do you know what I mean? No human should. I felt so bad for her in there. It was so bad, and I just thought, that's wrong. That's my opinion. You can say to me, well, no, you know, it's not. I think it's wrong, and as everybody is allowed, always, as I say, you know, to your own opinion. And you know, if you're like, well, Lisa, I don't agree with you, then obviously, as I say, everybody is allowed. But I just don't think any human being, and just because she has learning disabilities or because she's backward, that makes her less of a person. No, it does not. No, it does not. And that is the way that I feel that people in, you know, all these different, I don't know, let me just say services or whatever, they seem to try and give these menial jobs to people with learning disabilities, is to say, well, you can't do nothing else, so go and clean a shitter. It's just, I'm sorry, I just don't agree with it. I am a big empath, because I have so much wrong with me, and I know what it feels. I know what it feels. I know what it feels like. I think I'm more empathetic than a lot of people would be, and I understand when people don't feel well and stuff, because I feel it every day. And especially, it's like, you know, I've said before, you can break your arm, break your leg. Oh, are you all right? When it's mental health, and you know, even autism, ADHD, what is it, Asperger's, and you know, it's all classed as mental health. And I think, what, just because they are not quite got a big an IQ as someone else, that they are less of a person. Listen, I'm thick as shit. I don't even care that I'm thick as shit. And I also feel like it's just gone out. Also, if I'd have gone to school, I didn't go to school. Got chucked out of school at 13. That's another story. But if I did go to school, I think I would have been pretty bright. I think I would have been clever, but I ain't. But there's certain things I am clever in and certain things I ain't clever in. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just something that I think, you know, mental health should be taken more seriously. And also, some people with things that are wrong with them, they should be given more of a chance, because, you know, there's might be certain things that they can do that someone without that disability can't do, if they give them a chance. Anyway, this is what we do. This is what we do. I'm going to show you a couple of bits and savers, and once I've done that, I'm going to get into my story. It blew my mind, all right? Now, whether it blows your mind, I don't know, but it blew mine. I was like, I've got to tell my lot. You know, I was calling you my lot. I thought, I've got to tell my lot. Anyway, so, went into Savers, and I needed some batteries for my rabbit. Because they've run out, and they take the little ones, yeah. My rampant, no, I'm joking. Got some batteries from ventriloquism again. No, they're not. They're for my lamps. I've got little battery operated lamps. Well, actually, one is being run off a USB, but the other lead I didn't have long enough. It's my Shell lamps. You might have seen them. I got them a few months ago, but one of them I got from Clinton's, and then the other one I managed to get for £6. The one this end that the batteries are for, from Vintage. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, so that's that. That's them. And then I picked up these. Now, I'm going to open one right now. I'm absolutely ravenous. And I know you might say, well, that's not good. Hey, do you know what? I tried to book in with the doctors today. They said I've got to phone back Wednesday. So I've got a metallic taste in my mouth now. Like I keep saying mercury, but I don't know if it's mercury, but it's metallic, yeah? But also, this is going to be TMI. I'm so sorry, but you know, I just say it how it is. I mean, I say Callie's got no filter. I don't think I have either. But I don't know if it's my diabetes. So if my diabetes nurses can tell me, I've got 2 appointments coming up with specialist diabetic nurses at the hospital. But I'm so sorry, this is TMI. When I go wee, it smells like sugar. Is that, yeah, it's all, yeah, even like underwear, it's very sugary. Is that diabetes, or someone tell me? I know I'm vile, but I have to just tell it how it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm asking for advice for me sugary nethers and all that malarkey. Anyway, I don't know what it is. So I got these Frappella. Is that like meant to be Nutella? Hazel, oh it is, hazelnut spread and breadsticks. So I've got a few of these. They're like, what are they called? Dib-dab? No, dipsticks. No. Dib-dabs? No, that's sherbet. Dip, dip something, I don't know. Anyway, so I've got another. They was £1. £1. And I've got 3 lots of them. And should I open it? I'm going to eat it, I know. I might have to stop you, because I have to walk around because of the old lives. But let me try one. Oh, look. They're probably like, well, Lisa, the reason you're smelling sugar, love, is because you're eating sugar and you're diabetic. I don't eat much sugary things though. Only a bit. They're really nice. Sorry. Let me stop on chewing. So I got up and had a little walk around as well for the lives, but I carried on eating as I was walking, didn't I? So I've only got a few. Don't mind me. Anyway, then I got these. I think they was about, I don't know, 89p. And they are hay fever and allergy relief. One a day, 30 tablets. Come rain or shine, by hook or by crook, I have to have one of them every day. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And then I got my block nose relief. I've been taking this since I was 10 years old. I'm surprised I haven't worn away all the insides. Because I take it so many times a day. Because I've always got a blocked up nose. I think that's why I get eye bags. Because I think it holds fluid. Like I've got sinus problems. It's the schnoz bucket, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the block nose relief. That's now, used to be £1. And I think, if I'm not lying, it's £1.29 now. Got it really good. And then the last thing I got is this. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live without me Sugar Lee, alright? And that's what I'm singing to it. I can't live. I can't, alright? Because I can't have normal sugar. I mean, I can. They're like, well, you just did there, girl, with your dippy-dab frappellers. I know, but I'm trying to help myself. So I won't have real sugar. But you know, I was told, I mean, I don't know how true this is. I might have said it before. But apparently, aspartame is made out of E. coli's poo. Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, if it is E. coli's poo, their poo is tasty. And I don't care. Because it don't look like poo. It's white. Sugar. And it's sweet. It makes my cup of Yorkshire tea taste the booting. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, last thing I got from Savers, because I've got a few other bits and boobs and boobs and bits and bits and boobs, is this. Oh, awful. No, I can't see a thing out of these either because they're all dirty. It's the hand cream. It's called It's Giving Glam Wonder Coat Smoothing Spray. Helps control frizz for smoother and shinier looking hair. Vegan. And that was £1. A pound. I should have tried it on my fringe, innit? Let you see. On my fringe. Oh, hang on, I've really got itchy nose. On my fringe. Right, so that's the first thing. Anyway, let me get into this story. Because, now listen, grab a drink. Grab a ciggy. Grab whatever you want to do. Grab Tom if you can find him. If you do, bring him my way. I'm getting closer to tell you the story. Oh, come on, light. Come on. That's it. She's got a loose connection. It's got a loose connection, a bit like my brain. I reckon my brain's got a loose connection. Don't go off or you get the cups. So anyway, oh, it's a bit bright though in the old boat house. So anyway, I watch TikTok. Not a lot, now and again. But I do watch a lot of YouTube. And there's a fella, and I highly recommend watching him, yeah? His name is Jaymez, spelled Jaymez. Jaymez. So he shows you all different things that are going on in the world, or there might be conspiracy theories, or they might be just lately all the drones or UAPs, which is unidentified aerial phenomena in the sky. There was one trying to land itself at bleeding Manchester Airport a few months ago, by all accounts, right? But they're all over the world popping up UFOs, UAPs, but they're UFOs, right? Popping up all over the world, right? So I watch all this stuff. Anyway, the other day, he put a video on and I was like, I watched it, I was gripped, I was like, oh, literally was like Candice's dad, right? I was like, couldn't believe it. Now, you're going to say to me when you've heard this story, oh, come on, Lise, get a grip. It's a bit far-fetched. Let me tell you something. There's so much stuff now happening in the world. If you said to me, I went down Lidl and I bumped into this alien and his name was George and we had a right good old convo, I believe you. I mean, there's this guy called Bashar and he believes, well, Bashar, I don't know his name, but he reckons he channels this alien called Bashar, all right? You know, you can do research on the fella, but I've seen a bit of him on some of these people's videos. But anyway, getting back to my story, it's going to blow your mind. It blew mine. We might not blow your mind, but it did blow mine. So anyway, it starts off with him talking about this lady that she told this story on TikTok. So it would be probably a couple of weeks ago now. And it starts off with her saying, let's just say she's got a nephew, right? And as I say, go and check it out. His name is James. If you can't find him, I will please put him in my community post if anyone can't find him. So this lady starts off by saying that her nephew, he's sort of a, what is it? When you're experienced, just say an experienced fisherman, and he goes out on lots of, you know, he gets paid to go out on the fishing boat and get whatever they can at sea. Anyway, he was asked to do this job and he goes to the boat, gets on the boat and he's asked to sign a waiver. She didn't really elaborate what the waiver was for. I believe it was to keep your gob shut, in other words, this waiver. Anyway, he says, so I think it was his auntie he was telling. So she said, as he's walking, oh, that was the other thing as well. When he got on the boat, he said it was different charter. There was different, so the crew that he was usually with, it wasn't that crew. It was a different crew. And so I'm not sure if he asked any questions. I mean, like I say, there might be a few bits I'm leaving out. If so, just go watch James. I think he's amazing. He then gets shown by the captain to his bunks where he's going to be staying on this particular ship. Anyway, on his way through, he said they walked into like a room, and the lady does show you on James's channel what they supposedly were meant to have looked like. Anyway, there was 2 massive aquarium tanks. They were huge, yeah. And he said to his aunt, they were absolutely massive. So he turned around and he said to the captain, what are they for? And he said, well, son, they're the big fish. They're the big payday. They're for the big fish, he says to this fella. So the fella says, the big fish? He said, just put it this way. When we get the big fish that go in there, it's a huge payday for all of us. And that's what we're looking for, the big fish. Anyway, he thinks nothing of it. They go out on their boat, apparently, and catch nothing for 5 days. I think it was 5 days. On the 6th day, he said they caught something. He said he said, I've never seen nothing like this in my life before, and I will probably never see nothing like this ever again. He said, what they caught was a mermaid. And now you're all sitting going, oh my God, Lisa, get a grip, get a life. Watch the video, okay, is all I say. And nothing surprises me nowadays. I told you that. Nothing. And folklore, anyway, I believe it's got to come from somewhere. You know, elves, gnomes, fairies, mermaids, werewolves, whatever. Sasquatch, you know, the Bigfoot, Yetis, they've got to come from somewhere. And I do believe that some of these things could, like I say, and nothing would surprise me. But anyway, so I think it was on the 6th day, they caught this bonus fish, as he called it. He called it a fish. So he described it. He said, so this fish, he said, oh, it was ugly. Real ugly. He said its skin so let's say hip upwards, he said it had a pale greyish colour skin. and its hair, I think he said, was like a greeny black colour. He said they were really ugly. He said, but then as it come to the hips, he said they had these absolutely massive hip bones. He said, I've never seen hip bones that big. They were huge. He said, with what I can only say attached to the bottom half was a towel. A slimy towel. He said it looked slimy. It was silvery, greeny, whitish. He said, and it wasn't a very pleasant sight. Anyway, then he said they caught another one, but this one was a different, I think he said a different species. He said that, but it could have been one was a girl, one was a boy, who knows. So that was that, and she went into a bit more information. But while James was on that topic, he was speaking about this fella that was on TikTok who he believes goes out on these hunts. It's mermaid hunts. Now, the reason that these mermaids are caught, they are for the elite, for people with money, that literally, I'm talking, you know, it's got to be billionaires. I mean, I'm surmising it's got to be billionaires, because you don't just go and go, do you know what, I'll give you a $5, I'll go catch me a mermaid. So, but it gets really creepy, and it gets really, what's the word, not deep, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, what's that word? There is a word, but I can't think of it. My brain fog pisses me off. So, you know, it's not sadistic. I've got to think of the word, 1 minute. Sinister. I'm sorry, I'm eating again. That's where it goes, sinister. So, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the word. What's my excuse anyway? So that's where it gets sinister, because then we are told, so this other guy works on these boats, and you see him actually talking about the mermaids, talking about why is there this scientific lab on this boat, like for what? This is another guy. And then you actually hear the noises of the mermaids, sirens, whatever you want to call them, on the dock. And his boat is there. And he's like, they don't, obviously he's not saying mermaids, but they don't usually come into the dock, he's saying. But to me, they sound like they were crying. So what I believe is they had one of their family, the mermaid's family, on the boat, and they were crying or calling their family member that had been captured. Anyway, you might ask, what do the elite want with these mermaids? Well, I'm going to tell you what they want with them. They want to eat them. Because in Japanese folklore, if you find a mermaid and you eat it, it can give you immortality. That's what I believe. Or even just a prolonged life. But anyway, then there was another story on there. Basically, this fella got in with elite people for the past 6 months. He was invited to a function, let's just say, by these elites. When he gets there, he said there was a massive table, huge table, and all these elite people are sitting around it. He said, next thing, they wheel out a gurney. He said, and on the gurney, the only thing I could say that I saw was a mermaid on this gurney. At first, he thought it was AI, like artificial intelligence, you know, or AI generated, or someone, you know, because without special effects, you can make some really good things. So he thought it was like just being, and he was like, oh, that's great, that is, that's brilliant, you know, it's amazing. He said until they all pulled their chairs up, got out knife and forks and started cutting it up and eating it raw. Now, I don't know if it was alive, they didn't elaborate, or if it was dead, but they was eating this mermaid off of a gurney. And apparently, if you look at some videos, I think one was Lady Gaga's, this was a few years ago, there's a reference to what this story is, something similar in one of her videos. So apparently this fella stood up and he went, I'm out of here. I don't want no part of this. I didn't sign up for this. I'm getting the F out of here. So apparently as he left, he said there was a door ajar, like the kitchen area, the door was ajar. So he poked his head round and he said there's tanks everywhere full of mermaids, tanks everywhere. He said, and quite a few of them, he said they were quite highly aware of where they were, and you could see, maybe he means they looked terrified. Again, didn't elaborate on it, but he said they were highly aware of being there and where they was. He said, and then there was another lot that were not aware. He don't believe that they were aware that they were there. But obviously there's much more to it. Anyway, this other fisherman, he went missing, and they tore down all his, the one where you could actually hear the mermaids at the dock. Oh, they tore his account down. And he went missing for a while. I think he's back now. But anyway, listen, I found it so fascinating. You lot could go, it's a load of codswallop. But you know what? You have to really watch it first. And watch some of his other videos with these drones. I'll tell you, we're imminently going to be attacked. It's going to be Independence Day too. But for real. Well, you know, I don't know. But you definitely have to go and watch. Do you like my top? Isn't it nice? Look. It's like a wench's top. Get me my mead, you wench. Yeah, so definitely go and give him a look out. Like I say, if none of you could, if anyone can't find him, I will link it in the community post. But his name is Jaymez, Jaymez, and it's all together, not capitals, just Jaymez. And if you look through his videos, you'll see something about they're hunting mermaids. You must watch it. Fabulous watch. Oh, me, well, that was my story. I hope you all liked it. Even though you're going to go and watch it, but I had to tell it, I thought it was marvellous. Anyway, the next thing... Anyway, while we were there was this shop, and it said everything a pound. Everything a pound. I couldn't believe it, so I was videoing it, which you'd have seen at the beginning of this video. I was videoing it, and this fella's laughing because I'm videoing it. He probably thought, what a prat. And I turned and I said to him, yeah, because everything's a pound or something like that. I said, oh, I don't know. I thought, what's he laughing at? I couldn't hear the cups laughing at me, I tell you. Anyway, some of these will possibly go for birthday presents, Christmas presents, maybe some giveaways, who knows. But I got a few bits from now. It's in my TK Maxx bag, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I got from this pound place. Oh, yeah. So anyway, first thing I've got is these. They are real Louis Vuitton, alright? They're real. I don't know anything from you lot. They're Louis Vuitton, fake Louis Vuitton. Obviously, they're socks, I think. Like, can you hear my tarapara? She's calling me. They're like leg warmery sock type things, just with Louis Vuitton stickers on. But for a pound, what I say, you can't, can you? So I got 4 of them. As I say, oh no, I never got 4 of them. I got 3 of them. Or did? No, I didn't. I did get 4 of them. I'm sorry. So I got 4 of them. And as I say, I will be giving probably some as, you know, Christmas presents and birthday presents and whatever. I mean, they probably look nice, like rolled down. Oh, just hit myself with it. With a pair of trainers or something on. Do you know what I mean? So I got the Louis. And then I got this one as well. This is a fleur-de-lis on the side there. Again, like I say, I will just keep them to put as little stocking fillers or whatever. They're ever so shiny. I mean, it's not, the camera's not really picking up. But they are shiny. They are really shiny. Do you know what I've got for my dinner tonight? Bagel. That's what I know. Anyway, then I found this. This was a pound as well. This is from the pound place. Face stickers, because they're about $2.99 in Savers. But I thought, you never know. One day I might go. I mean, I doubt it. I doubt it. But one day I might go somewhere where I can put them on my head. But I doubt it. Anyway, then they had loads of earrings. I didn't open them while I was in there. I'm going to open them now. And they were obviously, like everything I'm showing you now was a pound. And I was like, I'm counting it up. And I did. You know I did. So, I got these. Oh, they're quite cute. These little shell. They're like a shell and a little leather bow earrings. So, that's £1. Let me put another shoulder down. Open them this way. Do you know what? I thought Charlotte had died the other day. I shit myself. But thank God she didn't. But she must have been sleeping. She weren't moving. I think she was in the land of Nod. So glad she was. Anyway, then I got these ones. They're nice, aren't they? Do you like my pink ones? These are like very 80s, aren't they? But I mean, you can't go wrong. You know, you can't even sometimes get earrings for £1 on Temu and that. And these ones, these white ones, they'd have got nice what I've got on today as well. And I do love my earrings. I'll tell you that for nothing. And then, oh, these ones I liked. Look, they're like different colours. So they've got silver, red and black. Yeah. Is there any more from that place? Oh, right. Then I just got a pair of hoops. Let me take the hoops out. They're nice hoops though, look. Can you tell Bill out there? So some hoops. Rummage, oh rummage. Then I got another pair. Let me just stretch this bloody gammy leg of mine. Oh, these ones are nice. They're thick, a bit like my brain. They've got 3 hoops attached to, not attached to one, but like one. That's because I'm in here. Did you hear that aggressiveness from my tarpara? Where? I've been in here too long. She's not having none of it. She's going to give me the cups, tell you. And then the last thing I got from there is a really cute ankle chain. Can you hear that, Tarabara? Sort her out in a minute, I tell you. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, focus. What's that? It's not really focusing, but anyway. So that's that. That's from that pound shop. It was just everything £1. I don't know what the shop was called. What else did I want to tell you? I have to cross it out, so I have to write things down. Yeah. Anyway, there was a TK and I thought I want to get a couple of bits from there. I want to treat myself. Well, this is Callie's actually. This is Callie's one. This is by Vivian Grey, and it's the Neroli Amber Shower Gel. Isn't it beautiful colour? But Callie wanted this one, and this was $3.99. We smell it. Oh my god, that's so nice. That is beautiful. So we've got Neroli, what did I say? She's got Neroli Amber. These ones I picked up. So I got a, I got a Neroli as well. I got a Bayliss and Harding Neroli Sands, and that was $3.99. I love these colours. They're so nice. Never with thee. Oh no, I can't do it. It's a bit tight, that one. And then this has got to be a Tom Ford dupe, isn't it? The Cherry. Cherry Temptation by Bayliss and Harding. And that was also $3.99. Oh, this one opens a bit easier. Let's have a whiffy well. My God, it smells like bleeding marzipan. Very cherry though, very cherry marzipan. But I bet it smells strong on your hands. Probably lasts about a week in my house, if that. Go through hand soaps and that so quickly. Then the last thing I got was this. I thought was really nice. It was $12.99. $12.99 show. Yeah, $12.99, and it's DKNY. And you know me with my bling. I was like, oh, I like that. It is a large. It might be a little bit not as loose as I'd like it, but I think I'll be alright with it. So, because it's like not small, do you know what I mean? So yeah, DKNY. Bling bling. Can I get some bling? Can I get some bling? Oh, yes, you can, Lacy Loose. Yeah, so that's from tkmaxx. And the last thing, oh, 1 minute, I'm going to stop. I'm going to walk around. My liver's hurting, my knees hurting, and I want to finish my propeller. I'll be back. Right, and the last thing I got, because I'm such a weirdo, I wanted to show it last. I thought it was all, but it's not. It's dust out of this dirty bag. But anyway, I wanted to show it last because I don't like touching new stuff if I've touched something from the charity shop that ain't been washed. So I'm showing you this last. Anyway, I see this and I thought I'm going to get it for Callie. If she doesn't want to wear it, then I'll wash it for myself because it's actually really nice. So it's a navy blue. It's brand new. It's navy blue velvet tracksuit bottoms, like so. Here, let me tell you something, right? I'm sorry, Tam. Tam's my sister. If she's watching this, I'm sorry, Tam. It's got to be told. My sister had a pair like this years ago, red velour ones, juicy couture ones, right? So I was sitting in my car, and I don't know why I'd stopped, but she come walking towards me, yeah? I was like, Candice, she said, I was like, you've heard of camel toe, right? Camel toe. Let me tell you something. She didn't have a toe. She had a whole hoof going on. I swear to God, the velour or this material had been swallowed up in her flaps, right? I know it's gross, but literally you could see the perfect W, and they were right. I mean, they were right up. So much so that they'd become ankle swingers. They'd, you know, they're meant to touch like the top of your foot over your trainers. They'd rid up about 2 inches where she'd eaten them in the nethers. Anyway, she's walking towards me, and I said to her, Tam, I said, they got to go. I said, you've chewed them all up. I said, you are chewing cloth with your flaps. And like I say, they were right up. Right, honestly, they were this much away. She must have flaps like that woman I was telling you about, the spray tan, because they were that much away from the top of her feet. Ooh, flaps for days. But yeah, she did throw them away. She did throw them away. She never wore them after that. She said I put her off talking about her camel toe or her hoof. Talking of that, has anyone ever seen Dance Flick? Oh my God. If you never watched it, watch it. It's so funny, right? So there's a dance teacher in it, and her name's Miss Camel Toi. Yeah, but it's spelled camel toe. And she's meant to be French, and she's the dance teacher. You know, when she comes in, flappity baps, they look the same as what my sisters did in her red velour juicy couture tracksuit bottoms, right? Anyway, there's one point they're all standing there and they start doing beatbox, yeah? And they're all going and whatever, how you do it. Anyway, it gets to Mrs. Cameltois, yeah? Miss Camel Toe, but her name was Mrs. Cameltois, yeah? And she's going, but her mouth isn't moving. And one of the guys goes, oh my God, how does she do that? Her lips ain't moving. And then someone goes, oh yes, they are. And the camera pans down on a fanny in the flaps going, when I say cry, I mean, it's one of the things you might have to watch it to find it funny. Cry. Cry. It is hilarious. What you could do, right on YouTube, Dance Flick, Miss Camel Toe, and I'm sure it'll be on there, and it is hilarious. If you don't laugh, the sad roll, yeah, absolutely hilarious, doing a beatbox with a flap. So it's amazing, amazing, so funny. Anyway, oh, I haven't finished. That's the bottom, and this is the top. I was just about to say bye to you all. Getting a bit carried there, aren't I? So that's the top hoodie. Beautiful though, isn't it? And I think the colour is stunning. You see the colour? Oh, gorgeous it is. And the whole tracksuit, I think it was good for the price. Because like I say, it's brand new. It was $4.99, I believe. Yeah, look, it says 2X, which means times 2 pieces for $4.99. What's the size? Extra, extra large. Yeah, so anyway, I will be washing that for my mum and Tron. And if she don't wear it, I know a girl that will, and that girl is me. One of my lovely subscribers and friends, she asked me, would I do a Avon mystery box for her? So I have ordered an Avon mystery box, okay? So when that arrives, I will be doing that. I have a couple of bits from Shein. You know what you girls like with Shein, alright, you know. So I've got a couple of bits from Shein. Also, one of my lovely, another friend of mine, she does have a channel, you can go and check her out, Sarah's Selection. She said to me to show me perfumes. Hi Sarah, if you're watching, and hello to me besties, Julie and Sarah, and another Sarah. I've got all these Sarahs and all these names are getting muddled up. But yeah, Sarah's Selection, go and have a look. She talks like this. She's very gorgeous and very posh, unlike me, common as muck. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me, and as I've always said, well, not always said, but recently, I do tell you, it is free. You won't be charged. So please subscribe to my chat. Was that an orb? No, when it was fluff, just see it come past me. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, hit your notification bell because it will tell you every single time that I upload. Drop me some comments down below, and like I said, go and check out Mez and the mermaid hunting. And if you want a bit of a laugh, write dance flick Miss Camel Toe, and I'm sure you'll see exactly what is so funny. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see you very soon in my next video. Bye everyone.